Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wissahickon High School here, way out here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. We're bringing you a Saturday matinee between Roman Catholic and Father Judge. Roman Catholic, the host here. I think they have a halftime ceremony where they're honoring their 1999 football team. And today, beautiful day out here. I haven't been out to this area, the neck of the woods, as most people say, and I'd say I'm fairly impressed for the most part. This is a beautiful facility here at Wissahickon High School. That captains meet at midfield. We're gonna get everything settled down there. It's a pink out for Roman Catholic, so lots of pink and purple and gold today on the Roman Catholic sideline, wearing their all-black uniforms. And Father Judge in the white helmet, white jersey, and light blue pants with red striping on the side. Interesting colorway. I haven't seen that one really before.
Yeah, they're giving me this is a really good setup here. We got the all black and then a white and a powder blue. So should be a really good day for football. It's beautiful out here today.
It is a very beautiful day. A little chilly last night as we were out at Camden High, but we're going to get the national anthem underway here in just a second, so bear with us. We'll be right back. All right. Pre-game ceremonies are finished. Waiting for each side to take their respective parts of the field. Looks like Roman Catholic will be kicking off to Father Judge, the far end of the scoreboard. Eli Pollock, the sophomore, on to send this one away here to the Crusaders of Father Judge. Pollock and his troops get ready. Break the huddle. And they are just about getting ready to get underway here. Number 11, Christian High. And Christian Hay, and 6, David Holland Back deep to receive for Father Judge. So Pollock sends this one away, and we're underway here. Short return, little line drive kick from Roman. And the return man for Father Judge will take this one out to the Father Judge 35-yard line. Looks like number 37 on the return, Al Glocken. So the Crusaders will start this one at their own 35-yard line. Barely 10 seconds ran off the scoreboard. 11:53 left here.
Yeah, Roman entering the game at 5-2.
Got early laundry here. Both sides will point at each other and say, he did it, he did it. I think they're going to call offsides here.
Yeah, definitely was an offside. Father Judd is a 3-4 record, but definitely was an offside. The left guard, the right guard, I'm sorry, jumped off side by leaning forward a little bit. Oh, nope, they redid it. So it was on the defense.
So offsides on the defense there, and here comes Father Judge's first play from scrimmage. Run up the near sideline. Quarterback for Father Judge is number 8, Sean Long. Derek Kennedy on the handoff there. No gain, got back to the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 5 coming up now for Father Judge. Little windy day here, so bear with us a little bit if you hear some wind picking up on our headsets a little bit.
Yeah, it's all good. It's for the love of the game. We could let them know, Chris. I'm up top working the camera.
Yeah, we're a 2-man crew today, so I'm here in the press box by myself. Rod's up top, manning the camera. Also got the headset on, so we're out here working. Long handed off here to Kennedy up the far side. Kennedy gets a couple yards there. Going to be tripped up and brought down after a gain of about 2. Third and short coming up now for the Crusaders. Got 3rd and 3, call it. Roman had a tough past couple weeks. Back-to-back losses to DeMatha and Monsignor Bonner. Then bounced back with a win last week on Senior Day over Cardinal O'Hara. I know they've been ravaged with injuries the past couple of weeks. And here's a run here by Kennedy. Kennedy going to try and get to the marker. Going to be short. Kennedy with another short gain, but short of the first down marker. 4th and 1. And here comes the punt unit for the Crusaders. So not 4-down territory here. Father Judge electing to stay a little bit conservative here. It's a fake punt, actually. The direct snap taken to the hitman. The personal protector takes it for the first down.
Yeah, creative play right there. Shovel pass to the up back, and they actually get the first down.
Looks like number 2, Zamir Dales.
Father Judge, number 2, Zamir Dales on the carry. The result of the play is the Father Judge first down.
So one of the quote-unquote personal protectors, as depending on the terminology used by the programs, looks like a direct snap.
It was a direct snap, but it's kind of like a it's direct snap, you can say.
Motion across here by Hay. Long drops back, screen pass over to the right side, tunnel screen, breaks the tackle, gets up the field, got one more man to beat, going to be drugged down at about the 29, Roman Catholic 29.
Number 16.
Gavin Hutz on the little tunnel screen there. Big gain there for the Crusaders. About a 20-yard gain. Fresh set of downs now to the big gain there by Hutz. Hutz motions across again here. Long drops back, facing some pressure, has to escape, steps up in the pocket, has more pressure, flicks it outside, its pass is complete, to Patrick Murphy. Murphy gets up to the far sideline, and he is in for the touchdown.
All by himself.
Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 4, Patrick Murphy. The result of the play is a Father Judge touchdown.
Yeah, kind of broken play. Defense gave up on their coverage, and he snuck into the flat, was able to get that pass and take it up the sideline for a touchdown.
So Father Judge taking advantage there of a broken play. Long had a couple men in the pocket with him, a couple Roman defenders in the pocket with him. Ended up escaping, flicked it out, lobbed it out to Patrick Murphy, and Murphy pretty much untouched up the sideline for the touchdown. Extra point is good.
Number 9, Ryan Shelton's extra point.
Ryan Shelton, the kicker for Father Judge, bangs that one through.
8 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score, the Father Judge Crusaders 7, the Roman Catholic KLA.
Just like that, Father Judge. The aggressiveness there from the Crusaders on the fake punt pays off a couple plays later. They find themselves here up early.
For sure, Chris. Very creative. Go for it on 4th down. Gutsy call right there early in the game, but it paid off for him.
The team like Roman obviously plays like that. You know, if you get a 4th down, conversion on a fake, some sort of fake punt, fake, trick play of some sort, and you convert, obviously the momentum just goes your way right there. The Roman defense just kind of broke down there.
Yeah, scramble drill.
So Shelton getting ready to send this one back here to Roman Catholic. The KLite's going to look to answer here. Shelton high, short pop-up kick. Taken in by Scott. Rayshawn Scott on the return there.
For Roman Catholic, number 6, Rayshawn Scott on return.
And here comes the ever so talented quarterback for Roman Catholic, Samaj Beals, looking to lead this offense here to try and get a scoring drive of their own. Roman will take it over on their own 35. Beals handed off up the middle. Short play there, lost a couple of yards. It's Jeremiah Tabb.
Yeah, it's important for Roman to kind of get off on a good foot right here.
2nd and 12 now for the KLites. Scott motions across the middle. Beals drops back. Has a man wide open on the right side. 1st down and then some. It's like number 8, Zamir Nuwan.
For Roman Catholic, number 1, Samaj Beals passes to complete on the play to number 8, Zamir Nuwan. The result of the play is the Roman Catholic 1st down.
You've got Laundry on the field here. Offsides on the defense. The near side judge motions. So the white hat agrees. And the Roman Catholic, a couple extra free yards there. Going to be 1st and 5.
For the Roman Catholic offense from the Father Judge 45-yard line.
So Beals and company. Pretty good start after the short run by Tab. Beals short out to Scott on the near sideline. Scott drags a couple defenders with him. Another big gain.
On the play to number 6, Rayshawn Scott. The result of the play is a Roman Catholic.
Timeout, Father Judge.
Timeout.
Got a 21-yard gain there from Beals to Scott.
Charge timeout there.
It seems like this is the recipe for success that Roman likes to try and play their game, play at their own level with, the RPO and some short passes and medium passes that they can try and break off for big gains, let their athletes get out in space.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Just get the ball into their hands, let them work. Don't do too much. Sometimes it's kind of hard for a quarterback to actually understand that your best asset are your receivers and running backs. Allow them to do what they do. When it's time for you to make a, big-time throw, you can do that, but you only need a couple of those big-time throws a game. Every throw doesn't have to be, ESPN
It
worthy.
doesn't have to be the home run ball every time. I mean, a couple, like baseball terminology, a couple singles and doubles will do the job there. No need for home run every single play, as obviously there's a reason these skill guys for Roman Catholic are hauling in offers from Power 5 schools. Tab takes a handoff there up the middle, spins, gain of about maybe 3 or 4. Gain of about 4 on the play. Up-tempo offense as Romans ran all year. Beals sees something in the coverage he likes. Beals drops back, has a man over the middle. It is hauled in. Caught, maybe. No, incomplete. Amir Newswan couldn't haul that one in. Had a man draped over top of him. Just couldn't bring it in there. Beals, quick pass over to the right side. Caught. Number 12. That's Jan Stead.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass is complete on the play. Number 12, Ian Steen. The result of the play is a Roman Catholic first down.
Beals fakes the handoff, has a man on the right side again. Stead couldn't bring that one in.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass intended for number 12, Ian Steen, falls incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10 for the Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. Running tempo here, keeping Judge on their heels, not knowing what's coming.
Beals floats over to the left side, incomplete. Looks like he had Scott wide open. Scott just got caught by the turf monster there and couldn't haul that one in. So 3rd and 10 now coming up for Roman Catholic. The looks and the reads are there. It's just, maybe there's a defender coming in to break it up, and right there, obviously, just a slight slip from Scott, and things didn't go their way. Is empty set here for Beals with trips to the right side. Tab going to motion over. Beals pumps, has Tab wide open, has him, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one of those plays right there where they're in the empty set, the middle of the field open, wide open, and part it like the Red Sea. Bills probably could have tucked that and ran in for a touchdown.
So, Coach Marcus Hammond elects to go for it here on 4th down. 4-down territory for the Kaolites on the Father Judge. Looks like the 14-yard line. Beals has a man right side. Caught for the touchdown! Ian Steed looks like the number there. Number 12, Ian Steed brings that one in.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass is complete on the play to number 12, Ian Steed. The result of the play is a touchdown, Roman.
So the Kaolites, just as quickly as they went down, answered right back there. A long, methodical drive. Some RPO and some runs there involved. And Steed hauls that one on a slant. Like you said, Rod, the middle of the field, even with Tab in the backfield there. So we have a botch snapped here. A holder's going to run it. And forward progress is stopped. So Roman still trails. But only by a point there. Rod, like you said, I'll get back to my point. Even with Tab in the backfield there, it seemed like they only had maybe 1 or 2 backers, maybe a safety in the middle of the field there to where, like that. That's why that quick slant worked right there, is because they had space right there. It's almost like main coverage, it seemed like. I could be wrong. I don't know what you saw up top.
Yeah, once they motioned out, it pulled the safety out of the middle of the field, created a one-on-one matchup, and Roman took advantage of it. They were a little bit better on that play, but it's just showing me something that they're vacating the middle of the field. So Samaj may be able to pick up some, rushing yards here today if they continue to try to overcompensate.
Yeah, if that's the case, obviously, some quarterback power, quarterback draws, stuff like that, to where, if they're going to let Beals run, if they're going to, honor the pass game, then at that point, I just keep dialing up quarterback draws and power and whatever you can up the middle, and make them try and stop that run. Ty takes this one in here for Father Judge. He's going to be swallowed up. Short gain for Ty.
Father Judge number 16, Gavin Hutz on the return.
Sorry, Hutz.
Tackled at the Roman Catholic 24-yard line.
That was Gavin Hutz. My apologies. Wrong number there.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Father Judge will take over on their own 28-yard line. So, Father Judge looking to answer back themselves. Still with the lead, 7-6 over Roman. Met in the backfield. It's like Derek Kennedy there. Yes, he was.
Number 1, Derek Kennedy on the carry.
Stuffed in the backfield. Couldn't get a Roman number on that. I'm not sure who that was.
2nd and 14 for the Father Judge
I
offense.
believe that was number 15.
15. That'd be Josiah Simmons. Pretty sure the Marshall commit, if I'm not mistaken. Loss of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 14 coming up now. Long, facing some pressure on the backside, swings it out wide. It's caught. And nothing but daylight ahead. Looks like trying to get a number on that.
Number 6.
Number 6, that's David Holland.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 6, David Holland. Tackled after a big gain on the play. The result of the play is a Father Judge 1st down.
Yeah, it's easier to see the numbers. For the first time, I feel like I could see Chris. But, you know, doing the broadcast up here, I'm able to zoom in a little bit.
Kennedy on the far side, short of the 1st down marker, but a big run there for Father Judge.
Number 1, Derek Kennedy on the carry.
Yeah, Judge trying to control this game at the line of scrimmage. They're not afraid of Roman's defense. They're trying to run right at him.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Gain of about 8 there from Kennedy. So 2nd and short now coming up for Father Judge. We've got more laundry on the field. Looks like they might back this one up 5 yards for a false start. And they will. So false start on Father Judge there. Makes 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 7.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Father Judge offense.
So just as the Crusaders could almost taste the new set of downs, back it up 5 yards. Now the Crusaders have to try and get something going here now in a longer distance. Long faces pressure, immediately met in the backfield. Lazarus Toombs there on the sack.
Number 8, Sean Long drops back to pass, sacked on the play.
Lazarus Toombs there. Shot out of a cannon off the edge. And as soon as Long caught that one, boy, he hit the turf just as about as he caught the snap.
Yeah, I think he, you know, he fired off the edge right there, was able to get straight to the quarterback. That get off was pretty smooth right there.
So 3rd and 11 now. Just almost about 40 seconds ago, it was 2nd and 2. Here comes 3rd and 11. Long back to pass. More pressure in the pocket. Rolls out to the right. Long tries to escape. Flicks out to the right side for Holland. Holland hauls in for a 1st down.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 6, David Holland. The result of the play is a Father Judge 1st down.
So it seems like Father Judge thriving off of chaos and catastrophe in the Roman secondary to where broken plays kind of are at their advantage.
Yeah, for sure, man. He kept that play alive. It's a good job by him keeping that alive and keeping his eyes downfield, finding a receiver to pick up the first down.
So a new set of downs now for Father Judge. Holland motions across the middle. Long. Fumbles the snap a little bit. Slings out to the left side. That's going to be up in the air and incomplete. And this might be DPI.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass falls incomplete on the play. There's a flag on the field.
Two K-Lite DBs back there. And the flag comes out. We do have, it looks like a defensive pass interference indeed. So another fresh set of downs.
Roman Catholic defense. That penalty will be forced 15 yards from the previous spot. The result of the penalty is a Father Judge first down.
So Father Judge keeps on inching into Roman Catholic territory, knocking on the door of the red zone. Taking of the ball, the Roman Catholic 27. Kennedy takes the handoff, going to be met in the backfield, breaks off a tackle, tries to make a man miss, but is going to be wrapped up by a couple Roman Catholic defenders. Gain of about 4 on the play there from Kennedy.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Father Judge offense.
So 2nd and 6 now for Father Judge. Crusaders kind of building that foundation for offensive momentum off of broken plays and, you know, breaking off tackles. Looks like Father Judge will call their 2nd timeout of the half.
Father Judge calls their 2nd charge timeout.
So with that, we'll take a quick little break as Father Judge calls timeout. They're going to talk things over. We'll take a quick break as well, so we'll be right back. We are back. A quick little intermission. Father Judge with 2nd and 6 now in Roman Catholic territory. Long drops back out of the shotgun, faces immediate pressure, dumps off the screen to Kennedy. Kennedy going to try and get up the near sideline, going to be upended after the first down marker, and Father Judge is in the red zone.
Result of the play is a Father Judge first down at the Roman Catholic 10-yard line.
Yeah, using Roman's aggression against them. Able to get that screen pass off to the back, quick developing one. Get down in the red zone, about the 10-yard line.
So inside the red zone and inside the 10, a goal-to-go situation now for the Crusaders. They look to throw their quote-unquote counter-punch. Kennedy going to take a handoff up the left side. Kennedy, this one's going to be coming back as obviously there was a jersey tugged on the defensive line. So this one's going to come back and back it up 10 yards for holding penalty.
Holding against the Father Judge offense. That penalty will be forced 10 yards to the previous spot.
Getting attacked up here by bees, fighting them off.
Replay, first down. It'll be
So first and 20.
from the Roman Catholic
And a
20-yard
goal-to-go scenario here for the Cahillites. Sorry, for the Crusaders. So first and goal from the Roman Catholic 20-yard line for Father Judge. Long. Hands it off to Kennedy up the middle. Kennedy's going to be met in the backfield for a loss. The swarm of K-like defenders meet him at the line of scrimmage and push him back.
Short loss on the play. Delivering up, second down and goal to go for the Roman Catholic 21-yard line.
So a loss of 1 yard on the play for Kennedy. Second and goal from the Roman Catholic 21-yard line. Long into the shotgun, looks to his right. Going to go downfield, has a man. It is up and incomplete. Steed was right there. Long's pass was intended for Murphy. Steed almost came up with it, but was out of bounds, so just kind of batted it away. Smart play there by Steed. So third and goal from the Roman Catholic 21. Roman faithful trying to bring this crowd to life here for their KLites. Long, looks to the left, pumps, rolls out to the right now, downfield for Murphy. It is incomplete.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass, intended for number 4, Patrick Murphy, falls incomplete.
So Long thought he had him on the left side, didn't. Reverse field back to the right, floated up for Murphy, but just barely out of reach.
On to attempt a field goal for Father Judge, number 9, Ryan Shelton.
Ryan Shelton from 38 yards out. Shelton on to attempt the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good.
Shelton's kick is up, and it is good.
So Shelton extends the lead from 38 yards out there on the field goal. Father Judge now with a 4-point lead over Roman Catholic, 10-6. Just about a minute left here in the first quarter. A weapon there in high school football, having a kicker that can, get one up from about 30 plus, 35 plus.
For sure. Put the boot to it. I was a little hesitant to think he was going to make it. I wasn't sure, but he was able to get everything behind that kick.
So Father Judge, another scoring drive there. Rayshawn Scott and Issa Neely back to receive.
Yeah, anybody watching, please like, share, and comment. That helps us continue to bring games like this to you guys. Most importantly, like and share it out.
Trying to grow that brand here. Shelton's kick is back. Neely going to take it at about the 1-yard line. Neely tries to find some space. Stiff arms a man, flag on the play, and knocked out of bounds about at the 15-yard line, give or take.
Yeah, on those returns right there, when you have a lot of stutter steps and goals, things like that, tend to have your own guys maybe get a holding call or a block in the back, something that'll set you back. On returns, you want to make one cut and go. You want to hit it downhill as fast as you can, or you want to stretch it out to the sideline. Once you see that hole, put your foot in the ground and get upfield. So that's one of those penalties that is on his teammates, but, you know, you can easily, you know, put that one on and return it right there.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, taking a little bit too much time to get downfield.
Yeah.
The blockers up front have to almost hold on for dear life. Beals drops back, looks to his left, has all the time in the world, fires, and incomplete. Hit Steed right in the chest, but couldn't haul it in. Looked like Steed wasn't really expecting that one there. As the linebacker, it looked like, was jumped up right in front and whiffed on it. So 2nd and 10 now. Tab going to be dropped in the backfield.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something going with the run game, because right now Judd is trying to, you know, put all their resources back into the passing game. And to do that for a full 4 quarters is kind of tough. It puts a lot on the offense and a lot on the quarterback. So they have to get some of these runs off. They got to get positive yards.
Tab going to motion out. Beals has a man wide open downfield. It is caught. And nothing but daylight ahead of him. Number 0 on the play, Will Felder. The Duke commit.
Hey. Who needs a run game when you got that, right?
Right. I mean,
Not
you
big
can't ask
time.
for much more. Obviously, you saw Beals directing traffic there. It looked like Felder was supposed to run maybe like some sort of post, and he said, hey, just go deep. You're wide open. Why not?
Yeah, big time play right there, explosive play.
92-yard pitch and catch there for the touchdown. 2-point play is no good.
Number 1, Samaj Beals, 2-point pass intended for number 8, Samir Guzman falls incomplete.
But the K-Lights finally take the lead here.
9 seconds remaining.
First time in the driver's seat all day.
Roman Catholic K.
9 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. But the K-Lights finally back in front. They take a 12-10 lead on the 92-yard play from Samaj Beals to Will Felder, the Duke commit.
Definitely headed to the bench to take a seat after that one. He deserves it.
And obviously, Manny Diaz, a defense-first coach for Duke. Maybe you might have a possible Travis Hunter linebacker wide receiver there. Saw Felder earlier in the year as we opened up the PCL season with Roman and Newman Goretti at the South Philly Super Site. Felder really made his name there. He was flying all over the field at the linebacker position.
Yep. Comes from a good family. Brother Omar played at Elon and East Carolina. So they have the Division I genes going for them.
Pollock, short little squib kick here. Ball's loose and eventually fell on. Roman almost got it back. Al Glacken just barely fell on top of that one in time.
Hey, man, he's on that row. I bet you he walked into this game thinking, they're not kicking it to me. And the one time you start to think like that, they definitely kicked it right to him.
That's the second time today. They kicked the opening kickoff to him, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, listen, he's on, what was that, the second line?
Second or third line, yeah.
Yeah, second line, man. You normally don't get that ball kicked to you. But you definitely got to be prepared.
So the Father Judge offense retakes the field on their own 32-yard line. More of a tight formation here. Holland takes the jet sweep on the left side. Gets over to the far sideline. Flag on the play. This one's coming back. We might have a hold on that one. Time runs out on the first quarter as well. So I think they're going to assess this penalty in the second quarter, but still get the call out now before the quick intermission. is a holding on the offense. And as time runs out in the first quarter, both teams will catch their breath and get a quick water break. We'll take a quick break as well as Roman Catholic leads Father Judge 12-10 heading into the second quarter of play here out at Wissahickon High School. We are back now here as both teams will break the huddle and get ready for the second quarter of play after the holding call against Father Judge. Brings up first and about 19. Kennedy on the handoff, breaks a tackle, makes a couple men miss. Tripped up after the original line of scrimmage marker. So a decent gain there from Kennedy. Brings the Crusaders back inside the sticks. Second and 9 now for Father Judge after the medium gain there for Derek Kennedy. Motion across the middle. Long. Drops back into the shotgun, facing some pressure, and it's going to be sacked. Ball's loose. And the ball, a quick break there for Father Judge as Long was sacked. The ball popped free, but it fell right in front of him.
Really good pressure there by the defensive line. Actually almost caused the turnover there. That's the pressure that they've been looking for to get to a quarterback. He's kind of elusive, though. You know, he's been making plays out of the pocket, being able to escape. So it's a good job that they were able to get to him.
Not sure. It looked like both edge rushers for Roman Catholic were in on that sack. Not sure the numbers, though. But regardless, pressure forced. And third and very long coming up now for Roman. Long into the shotgun now. Fires over to the right side. Pass is caught. Short of the original line of scrimmage. So Long finds Murphy there. And instead of 4th and a mile, it is now 4th and long.
Set to kick deep for Father Judge, number 9, Ryan Shelton. Back deep to receive for Roman Catholic, number 12, Ian Steed.
Steed back to receive. Shelton back to punt. Shelton gets it up and away. Steed going to take it in. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Cuts back to the near sideline. Steed's got a lane. Steed's going to be brought down across midfield.
Number 12, Ian Steed on the return. Tackled at the Father Judge 48-yard line. The Roman Catholic offense will take over. It'll be 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now for Roman Catholic on the Father Judge 48-yard line on the pretty good return there from Ian Steed. Beals, sorry, that's not Beals, it's Wildcat here. Steed faked the handoff to Rayshawn Scott. So Coach Hammond opening up the playbook there for Roman Catholic. Gain of about 8. on the Wildcat. Steed going to stay in here. Not sure if this is Coach Hammond getting creative or I don't see Beals on any of the trainers' tables. Tab takes the handoff from Steed. Tab, wide open, puts his foot in the ground, breaks a tackle. Tab up the far sideline. Going to cut and going to be pushed out of bounds.
Jeremiah Tab on the carry. Forced out of bounds at the Father Judge 12-yard line. The result of the play.
Huge gain there from Jeremiah Tab. And Roman Catholic going to stick with the Wildcat. Steed going to fake the handoff, cuts back to the far sideline. Going to be pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 5.
Number 12, Steed on the carry. Forced out of bounds at the Father Judge 8-yard line.
Going a little bit of with the Wildcat to get this run game kind of jump started for them, putting 3 guys in position. It's kind of like, running an old school option play.
Rayshawn Scott on the jet sweep. He's going to be untouched for the touchdown.
Number 6, Rayshawn Scott on the carry.
Yeah, man, you're able to put that defense in a bind. They got to pick. They're taking a running back, the quarterback, or the slot.
So Rayshawn Scott on the jet sweep cuts back inside and takes it untouched for 6. Number 6 with 6 there. Pollock's extra point is up and good. First clean snap of the day on the extra point unit. Good news for Roman Catholic there. That extra point. The transaction was smooth. Beals caught a nice breather there. He should be fresh for the next offensive drive as Roman Catholic just used Wildcat the whole way down the field there.
Yeah, something new. New little wrinkle they throw in. Caught Judge off guard. Like I said, man, you running that 3-man weave. The linebackers have to pick and choose who they're going to take. And if you haven't practiced that all week, and for that speed ball to be just thrown in there, it's kind of a tough adjustment that you have to make on the fly.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, obviously you're practicing for, you're looking for more RPOs and linebackers and safeties covering slants and posts on RPO, fake handoff and all that stuff. But right there you had a wide receiver, a running back, and the slot coming in. They were faking jet sweeps, faking shovel passes, doing read options, handing it off to, regular zone plays. So right there, I mean, the playbook was fairly wide open there for Coach Marcus Hammond on offense, and it seems like, they just pressed all the right buttons there, and Steed, the wide receiver, made all the right reads. Pollock, another short little pop-up kick. Fair caught.
Smart play by him.
Number 45, Jacob Brennan.
Hey, Chris, where you like your cheesesteaks from over here in Philadelphia?
Me personally, I haven't had too many.
Okay.
Oregon Steaks, I think, is the best one I've had.
Okay.
I've heard Pat's and Geno's are more tourist traps.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Delisandro's is very good. I think Angelo's another one, yeah. Angelo's another good one.
If I would, I kind of like Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabibble, that's another one. Yeah,
that's a good one
I heard as well,
but
yeah.
Believe it or not, one of the best ones I've ever had, it's going to sound crazy, but it was at the Poppy store, right? It was at the corner store. They had it was good. I had a ton of, steak with the cheese and all of that. It was absolutely perfect.
I heard Jim's is very good as well.
Yeah.
I think that's our dear friend Mark Tribble's favorite spot. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm thinking about food right now.
I haven't eaten it all today.
Yeah, that's what
I woke up, got ready, drove right over, man.
That's what I was just saying, man. I'm thinking to myself, like, what am I going to get after this game? But I know it's going to be something good. I may go, I'm headed back over the bridge. So I may go to Camden, get a Panzerotti from the Panzerotti shop out East Camden. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I know it's going to be something good, man.
I think we're not too up to Schuylkill a little bit. I think we're probably near the northeastern part of Philadelphia. I could be wrong, so maybe a stop at possibly De La Sanders or something along the way there. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, especially, we had a long night last night. We had a game that we did right here on D2 Sports Network. That was a really good game. But those games, they end a little late. And by the time you get home, you got to get stuff chopped up and up on the internet and all that stuff. So it's a late night, early morning for us today.
All the extracurriculars and such. Yes, we got a timeout from Roman.
Timeout on the field. Roman Catholic calls their first charge timeout of the half.
So with that, we're going to take a quick little break here as Coach Rick Preet will address his players, and we will address our possible future lunch situation after the game during the intermission. We'll be right back. So we are back after the quick timeout. Second and long coming up for Father Judge. About 2nd and 15. Long on the quarterback keeper. He has daylight up the middle of the field. First down and then some. Stumbles after being tripped up. And Sean Long had nothing but green ahead of him, but a defender out of his peripherals came through and got the ankle tackle there.
Yeah, really good play. Like I said, this kid is pretty athletic. Kind of surprised they haven't tried to use his athleticism a little bit more here in this game. But this kid is making plays out of the pocket and is able to run a quarterback power and get, really good yardage.
Fresh set of downs after the long run by Long. Going to drop back, tunnel screen here again. Almost picked off there. Almost had a big fella interception. Josiah Simmons almost came away with that one.
Yeah.
Obviously, Josiah Simmons more of the slimmer type on the defensive line.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Regardless.
Good play by him to recognize screen. They're letting me in a little too easy and too fast. What's going on? Put the brakes on, retreat. Put his big paws up, almost get that interception. Really good play by him defensively.
Simmons there. Almost came away with the interception, so 2nd and 10. Long, here we go again on the keeper. Met at the second level hard there.
Number 8, Sean Long in the carry, tackled after a short gain on the play.
So small gain there for Long, gain of about 3. Looks like he was met at the second level by number 25 for Roman Catholic. That is Sean LaVenture. Third and 7 now. And
Going to get a
back
false
it up
start.
5.
Yeah.
Prior to the snap, false start against the Father Judge offense.
Receiver flinch.
Forced 5 yards from the previous spot. It'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Father Judge offense.
So 3rd and 12 now. So I was correct earlier. Josiah Simmons is a Marshall commit. Long going to fire across the middle of the field. That's going to go practically nowhere, though.
Sean Long's pass is completed on the play number 60, Gavin Hutz.
Hutz got met immediately as soon as he caught the ball there. It looks like number 20, Hamir Lowry there on the tackle. Came out of the safety position. Just laid the boom there. The punt unit will retake the field. Punt almost blocked there. Steed takes the line drive kick. Gonna try and come up the near sideline. Cuts back to the middle of the field. And short gain for Steed. We're probably gonna have an injury timeout here as we have an injured Father Judge player. We're gonna take a break as they assess the injury. We'll be right back. So we're back now after the punt play. There was a penalty on Roman Catholic. I'm sorry, on Father Judge. So the Roman Catholic offense will take over at midfield now. Roman Catholic missing a lineman there. It's fairly crucial in a spot like this. Beals hands off the Tab. Tab up the far side. Cuts back to the middle of the field. Stays on his feet and is going to be dropped after about a gain of 7 by number 7. Swing pass over to the right side. First down and then some for Roman Catholic. Zamir Nuswan there on the play.
Roman Catholic first down.
Huge gain there.
Yeah, it's just the extension of the run game. Get the ball to the receiver in the flat and allow him to make a play.
Orbit motion. Beals wide open. He's got Scott. Number 6 in for 6.
Number 6, Rayshon Scott. The result of the play is a touchdown. Roman.
Samaj Beals had Rayshon Scott wide open. There was not a single DB in sight there. The K-Lights are finding their groove here now in the second quarter. The extra point by Pollock is up and good.
It is good. With 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Your score, the Roman Catholic K-Lights, 26. The Father Judge Crusaders, 10.
So a big drive there from Roman Catholic. Ends in just 3 plays. 3-play drive there for Roman Catholic. Ends in a touchdown.
Yeah, that we're looking at that Wildcat set that they came in as Samaj getting a break, but what that did was open up some of the run game that they wanted to get to. And you see it on that particular play. Coming up the field, they were able to get some positive run yards. So they went back to the exact same set. And at that moment, it opened up that the middle of the field, the slot, where the nickel would be, because he shaded in a little bit more to try to stop that run. And that sets everything up. That run game kind of helps this offense get going. If they can't get the run game, it'll be a long day for them.
Pollock, short little line drive kick. Looks like we might have an offsides call on
got a
Roman.
flag. Saw that one coming.
A little bit too antsy there on the kickoff unit.
Yeah, Coach Hammond is doing a really good job as far as the offensive coordinator position goes right now. He's kind of able to get any and everything that he wants.
Yeah, it seems to be pressing all the right buttons there. Just more so methodically, just kind of dissecting the Father Judge defense.
Mm-hmm.
So Pollock will try this one again from 5 yards back. Long kick there, goes back deep to Holland. Ball's still loose. Coverage unit trying to close in. Holland eventually gets up and is going to be spun down inside the 15-yard line. We're going to say he got to exactly the 15. The Roman defense, after forcing back-to-back punts, looks to force a third. Got a stoppage here. It looks like maybe knee pads are too high or something of that sort. Not too sure. Equipment substitution needed. Motion across the middle. Long fakes the handoff there. Facing some pressure immediately. Has to roll out to his right. Long going to tuck it and run. Long's got room up the far sideline. Going to be barreled out of bounds well after the first down marker. Gain of about 20 on the play. Call it 18 to be exact. I'm sorry. 28 to be exact. My fault. No, 18's right, yeah. Sorry, I'm not a mathematician. I write words, not really numbers. So with that, a fresh set of downs now after the long run by Long. Long on the quarterback keeper. Nope, pulls the ball back, pumps and fires to the right side. Looks like he had a man open over there. That was like Derek Kennedy.
Yeah, it just slipped him out of the backfield right there. Got the ball to him really quick. Positive yards. Bring up a short yard situation right here. You know the power is coming. They've been able to, get that off with the quarterback, and they may just give it to the running back right here.
Motion across the middle of the field. Long. Fires downfield. Has a man looking for Holland. It is incomplete.
A little bit shocked by that call, but
looked like Chase Hinton there on coverage for Roman Catholic.
Yeah, Judd may be thinking 4-down territory right here.
Offense has stalled out the past 2 drives. So right here, you possibly want to try and score before halftime because Roman does get the opening kick to start the second half.
Yeah, they may be feeling the pressure a little bit to make something happen. Down 26-10.
Quick quarterback sneak. Not sure where Long went, but he's somewhere in that scrum. And he gets the first down.
Yeah, that's the play I thought they were going to run before, but I guess they figured they'll run it on third instead of on second. Second down, take a shot.
So they went with quarterback sneak on first sound right there. They get the first down with it. Kennedy on the handoff gets smothered in the backfield by a group of Kaleites. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So a gain of 0 there as they're going to say his forward progress was stopped at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 now for the Crusaders.
About 6-0 right now, fighting these bees off, stinging them. They think they're going to sting me. I'm stinging them, tagging them.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Long drops back out of the shotgun, fires to the right side. It is intercepted. Daylight ahead. Nobody's going to catch him. Will Felder, pick 6 for Roman Catholic. What did I say earlier? Maybe Manny Diaz might have a hybrid linebacker, wide receiver, Travis Hunter type, and Will Felder with an interception there for the Kaleites.
What a great play by him. Right now, he is in the running to be the player of the game, for sure. Receiving touchdown, 90-plus yards, and now got a pick 6.
So Felder having one heck of a day here. And Pollock on to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is right down broad. So the Kailite momentum somewhat snowballing here as they lead Father Judge 33-10 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to play here in the first half. And things are snowballing here quickly for Roman Catholic. So Pollock, after the extra point, getting ready to send this one deep here to Father Judge. Gavin Hutz and David Holland, number 16 and number 6, to receive for the Crusaders. Hutt's going to take this one from about the 12-yard line. Gets to the middle of the field, going to be brought down inside the 25. We do have a flag on the play. Let's see what the laundry indicates.
Got a hold, looks like.
So Father Judge take over on their own 14-yard line after the holding penalty against the Crusaders. This is actually their second time starting on their 14-yard line this game. That drive ended in a punt. The Kailite defense doing what every defensive coordinator tells the defense to do, swarm right to the ball. So Long, looks like Sean Long there was the ball carrier, the quarterback. See what the Father Judge offense has in store here now. Second and 9 now for the Crusaders. Hard count, and I think Roman Catholic jumped off sides. That's what the far side judge indicated. So it is an offside call against Roman Catholic there. So back up the defense 5. Second and 4 now for all the math majors out there. Got a clock issue here. Resetting the clock. So we have that all handled up here. And now it looks like they're getting ready to get back to play here between Roman and Father Judge. So the Crusaders offense will line up at the line of scrimmage and get this thing rolling again. Long hands off to Kennedy up the far sideline. Kennedy has a seam, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, runs over a man, and gets the first down and a chunk of change with it. So Kennedy, a big run there, gives Father Judge a new set of downs, and this clock is slowly ticking down here. We're about minute 15 left here in the first half.
Yeah, I think Judd at this point want to kind of just get to the half.
Here comes Toombs off the edge. He gets him again. Lazarus Toombs, second sack of the day.
Sacked on the play by the Roman Catholic defense.
Big play there. Loss of about close to 15 yards.
It'll bring up 2nd and 22 for the Father Judge offense.
Loss of 12 there on the sack by Lazarus Toombs. So second and very long now. Hand off to Kennedy up the left side. Met by a swarm of K-Lite defenders in the secondary, but there is a flag on the play. We're going to check in on that.
There's a flag on the field.
So good. We'll be on the Roman defense. Not sure what the call is, though. Any sort of penalty here would not give Father Judge a first down.
Personal foul against the Roman Catholic defense.
So personal foul against the Roman defense
15 yards.
gives Father Judge 15 yards, but still short of the first down marker. They tacked on an extra 15 yards at the end of that run. Short run at that by Kennedy. Second and medium coming up now for Father Judge. Long drops back out of the shotgun, looks to his right, steps up, fires downfield. It is intercepted. Second interception of the day for Roman Catholic.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass
Looks like number 9, Christian Palmer
by Roman Catholic.
on the interception.
The Roman Catholic offense
So the Roman Catholic defense with their second interception of the day. But there's only 12 seconds left here in the first half. So I'm assuming Roman might just kneel this one out and take it to the locker room.
Yep, we shall see.
Looks like there's a
Go out like Dan Marino, fake spike, throw that thing up top. Got to be prepared for everything.
Beals is under center, very rare sight, which does indicate they do head to quote-unquote victory formation, and they're just going to kneel this one out and head to the locker room, talk things over, make some adjustments. But the K-Lights, after going down early, it's been all K-Lights for about halfway through the first quarter into halftime now. Roman Catholic leads Father Judge 33-10 as we head to an intermission at halftime. We'll be back. Stay tuned. All right, we are back here for the second half of action between Roman Catholic and Father Judge.
Set to kick deep to begin the second half is number 9, Ryan Shelton.
Roman Catholic currently leads Father Judge 33-10 as we are getting set here to kick off the second half of play. Roman will receive. This one's going to be taken in as a touchback, so never mind. Will not be fielded. The Roman return men will let that one go to the end zone, and they'll take over on their own 20-yard line after the touchback by Shelton. If you're just joining us, we want to remind you to please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the fun extracurricular activities that go on the YouTube channels. Please do such. It's greatly appreciated by myself and Rod. So Beals and company going to get set now. Start the second half. Beals drops back, looks to the left side, has a man downfield. It's Steed, but out of reach and incomplete.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass intended for number 13, Easton Neely falls incomplete.
That's Neely, not Steed.
It'll bring up
Got 12 and 13 mixed up there.
Roman Catholic offense.
Looks like Roman was trying to maybe go for some sort of a home run ball there. Start the second half. Maybe kind of test the waters there. Tab on the handoff. Going to be dropped short after a short gain.
Roman Catholic tackled after a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 8.
About a 3-yard gain there.
Correction, 3rd and 7 for the Roman Catholic.
So 3rd and 7 coming up now. Beals handed off to Tab again. Tab tries to spin out of a tackle. Can't. Another short gain.
Tackle short of the line of gain. Bring up 4th and 4.
About another 3-yard gain there for Tab. And here comes the punt unit for Roman Catholic for the first time today. Possibly the punt unit.
Back deep to receive for Father Judge, number 6, David Holland.
David Holland will do the receiving duties for the punt return unit for Father Judge. Rayshawn Scott will be the punter, it looks like. Scott gets the punt off to the near sideline. I'm sorry, that actually looked like it was curling to the near sideline. Going to take a couple bounces and will be downed at the Father Judge 47.
A little surprised they ain't try to pick that up and run up the sideline. Looked like they had a little bit of an opening there, but, you know, everybody screams fire, poison, get away.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want to have any sort of, get a guy get pushed into the ball or something like that. So I guess it's probably the safe call there for Father Judge.
They need a they need a spark, man. Take one. Go ahead and take it.
So Long and company now going to take the field for the first time the second half. Long as it drop back, pass going to be swatted away and incomplete. Looks like it was broken up there
Flag on the play.
by Sean LaVenture, but there is a flag on the, looks like the near sideline the flag came in at. It could be wrong, though.
They may call hold, defensive holding.
I think that might be the
Oh.
call.
called-
It's not. It's holding on the offense.
Holding against the Father Judge offense. That penalty will be forced 10 yards from the previous spot. We'll replay first down. It'll be 1st and 20.
Yeah, I thought he was going to call holding on the defender there. What?
Correction, illegal formation.
Okay. All
So
right.
illegal formation, so they're going to back it up only 5.
Now that makes more sense. Makes more sense.
So 1st and 15 now for the Crusaders after the illegal motion. Kennedy going to try and cut back on a counter, almost a counter-like run there. Gain of about 2. Catholic defense kind of pretty much picking up where they left off, forcing a short run there. Long out of the shotgun, going to fire to the left side, has a man downfield. It is hauled in and caught. Gavin Hutz.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 16, Gavin Hutz. The result of the
Right in the basket there. Long just kind of dropped it right in.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Roman Catholic 30-yard line.
Great job. Pitch and catch. Getting behind the defender, able to bring that one in. They've been having a couple plays like that they were able to, they weren't able to, I'm sorry, capitalize on. A little hesitant because it was like 4 Bs right here, right in front of my face, so apologize for that.
Motion across the middle now. Long looks to his right, rolls out to his right. Fires downfield for Murphy. It is caught, but out of bounds.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass.
Sorry about that. I had to drop the camera. Sheesh. They up here swarming me.
Murphy almost had it there.
Down to 10 for the Father Judge offense from the Roman Catholic 30-yard line.
Look at the replay now. Murphy juggled it and recaught it out of bounds. So no good there. Gonna take a quick look at that real quick. As you can see, Long rolled out there and Murphy caught it, but juggled it and then caught it out of bounds. So no dice there. Long here across the middle, has a man. That's Hutz. Hutz gonna be short of the goal line.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 16, Gavin Hutz. Tackled at the Roman Catholic 1-yard line. The result of the play is the Father Judge 1st down.
So Hutz
It'll be 1st and goal.
nearly got in there, but tripped up just short of the goal line. So heavy formation in the backfield now. Long under center, going to try and sneak it. He is going to be in for the touchdown.
Number 8, Sean Long on the
Sean Long on the quarterback sneak.
result of the play.
Barely squeezes his way in there across the goal line, and the signal is a touchdown. So Father Judge, for the first time since the first quarter, answers back and gets back in the scoreboard column. The Crusaders trying to cut away at this lead here now, pending the extra point. Shelton's extra point right down the middle.
With 8 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, your score.
Roman Catholic with a 33-17 lead over Father Judge. Only a 2-possession lead for the Kaelites, as it's a 16-point lead. Obviously, you need two-pointers there if you're Father Judge if you do score. But Roman Catholic, after that stalled-out drive, with 3 and out to open the second half, allows Father Judge to drive down the field 53 yards for a scoring drive. Capped by a Sean Long quarterback sneak barely across the goal line and in for the touchdown.
Set to kick deep for Father Judge, number 9, Ryan Shelton.
So Shelton get ready to send this one back deep here. A little pop-up kick. Going to be caught. Seam up the near sideline, but a swarm of Crusaders ending up dropping Samir Newswan at about the 39-yard line. So a pretty good return there from Newswan on a little short pop-up kick. The Kalites going to try and rekindle their offense that was rolling right into halftime. Motion on the far sideline. Beals looks that way, fires, has Newswan wide open. It is dropped, incomplete. There was a DB there who kind of dove and possibly knocked it away. I'm not too sure what happened internally there between those two. But Newswan can't hang on, and here comes 2nd and 10 for Roman Catholic. Scott motions across the middle. Beals has a man wide open. It is Steed. Steed tries to make a man miss, but gets tripped up at about the Father Judge 39.
The result of the play is a Roman Catholic first down.
So Beals and company with a fresh set of downs. After the 30-yard gain there. Tab on the handoff up the middle. Tab puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the far sideline, and is going to get the first down and a couple yards with it. So Jeremiah Tab on the ground. Using the ground and pound attack there for Roman Catholic. Here goes Tab again. Far sideline, tries to cut back, cuts back to the sideline. Short of the first down marker, but not too far away. About 2 yards short. So 2nd and 2 now. Another running play. Nope, Beals pulls it, has a man wide open. It's Rayshawn Scott. For the 3rd time today, Rayshawn Scott finds himself in the end zone.
The result of the play is a touchdown, Roman.
So Beals finds Rayshawn Scott from 18 yards out. And the Kalites maybe just a little rusty out of the intermission. After the 3 and out, they come back and roll right down the field for a touchdown. And Eli Pollock's extra point is good.
With 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, your score, the Roman Catholic Kalites 40.
Eli Pollock adds on an extra point with it, as obviously the name says. Roman Catholic now leads 40-17 here in the 3rd quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize our fan of the game, former Roman Catholic cheerleader, Miss Gabby Gonzalez.
Five-play drive there for Roman Catholic. Coach Marcus Hammond kind of piloting the offense there from the sideline in the right direction. So Pollock getting ready to send this one away here to Hudson Holland, the law firm back there. Hutz takes this one in, gets to the middle of the field, going to be stopped in his tracks though at about the 28-yard line.
Tackle at the Father Judge 28-yard line. The Father Judge offense will take over. It'll be 1st and 10.
So the Kalite defense now, after allowing Father Judge to kind of just walk their way down the field. End up capping off their drive with a quarterback sneak for a touchdown. K-Light's answer on offense, and the defense now will look to try and right their wrong earlier. Stack set on both sides. Hutz motions across the middle now to a bunch formation. Long finds Kennedy out of the backfield. He hauls in with one hand. And Kennedy, Derek Kennedy there. All those days in the backyard practicing the Odell catch kind of paid off there for him.
Yeah, for sure. One hand, bring it in. Get the first down. Looks like he's a thick back, meaning he has a little size on him, has pretty good speed.
Gain of 20 there, the pitch and catch. Long fakes the handoff, quick screen over to Hutz. Hutz going to be short of the first down marker, but not before he gets about 7 yards with it. Call it 8 yards, actually.
Father Judd has some actually some really good play calls, designs, as well as some players. I mean, they have things that you could work with. They have a running back, two to three good receivers. The game just got out of hand from them with the pick six and certain things like that kind of aided in that. But they eliminate some of these turnovers, they would actually be a little bit closer game than it is right now.
Long, quick pass over to the left side, bat of the way at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete there. So 3rd and 2 now for the Crusaders. So obvious hard count situation coming up for Father Judge. I imagine the Roman Catholic sideline and coaches are echoing, watch the ball to the front 7 there. Making sure no one jumps off sides. Long, hands off to Kennedy up the middle. Kennedy going to try and get to the first down marker. He does. The pile keeps on moving with it. And Derek Kennedy picks up a good chunk of yardage along with the first down. So a new set of downs now in Roman Catholic territory. Father Judge kind of inching their way closer and closer down the field. Kennedy again on the handoff, tries to get up the near side, going to be stopped after a gain of about a yard. There is a penalty on the play after the fact. I think they might back Father Judge up 15 here. They will. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Father Judge. So Kennedy gets a yard on the carry, but back up 15 yards. And it's now 2nd and about 14.
You headed the wrong way. Did you see what happened down there, Chris? I couldn't see it.
I wasn't sure. The only thing I saw was the ref point at one of the Father Judge players after he threw the flag.
Gotcha.
So this is not 2nd and 14. I think this is 2nd and about 13 with it. My apologies there. Long, going to try and escape pressure. Does, floats it up out of the backfield and incomplete. Father Judge lucky that one doesn't get back up an extra 10 yards. Looked like someone off the edge had their jersey practically ripped off them. Looked like that was C.J. Miller that was getting the dress rehearsal change there off the edge. So that falls incomplete. 3rd and a country mile now for Father Judge. Long with trips to his left side. Kennedy to his right. Long floated out to the left, hauled in by Hutz. But flag on the play, and I think this might be against Father Judge. Holding on Father Judge. So I think Coach Preet might accept this. Make it 3rd and a couple extra country miles, and he will.
That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the previous spot. We'll replay 3rd down.
So Father Judge will start this play out at Kutztown and try and get back to Philadelphia with it. I'm assuming it's a pass situation here for Father Judge. It is not.
Yep, there it is. Oh my.
Handoff in the backfield. Almost dropped in the backfield as well. That was Zamir Dales.
Number 2, Zamir Dales on the carry. Tackled after a short gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th and long for Father Judge.
So Father Judge started that play a couple counties over. Wasn't able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but they at least got back to the Allentown area. Shelton's punt, low line drive kick out of the Roman Catholic return unit. Had to do their best Matrix impression and try and dodge the ball as it zoomed by them. So regardless, a pretty decent punt there as the ball's down at about the 26-yard line of Roman Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we have an injury timeout. The trainers will take a look at one of the Father Judge players. We'll let the training crew assess that injury. We'll be right back after this quick intermission. So we are back now after the injury timeout. Good to see the Father Judge player walk off under his own power. It's Zamir Dales making his way off the field. Good to see that a player is able to walk off under his own power. Roman Catholic now getting ready to start their third drive of the second half. Beals empty backfield. Tunnel screen here to Scott. Scott going to take this one almost for a first down, but short. Gain of about 9. Flag on the play. Might be an illegal motion or a false start. Not sure what they're calling here. Illegal substitution on Roman Catholic. I think that's just a 5-yard penalty, if I'm correct. I could be mistaken, though. It is. So only a 5-yard penalty, not much harm done there for Roman Catholic. But obviously you'd like a 2nd and 1 situation better than a 2nd and 6. Neely on the motion. Beals escapes pressure off the edge. Floats it downfield and incomplete. Beals had a defender, as soon as he caught that ball, just right in his face. Pass was intended for Majid Williams, but incomplete there.
Yeah, it's a tough pass for him to get off rolling after, you know, evading the pressure, rolling back to his left. You know, get that across his body. That's a tough throw for a young guy.
Tab patiently waiting, trying to direct traffic. Going to be dropped in the backfield. So, loss of yards there for Tab, and here comes the punt unit as Holland will be back to receive the punt here for Father Judge. Scott getting ready to punt here, doing it all today for Roman. Touchdown on the ground and 2 through the air. Scott's punt is up and away. Holland looks like he'll just let this one bounce. It'll keep on bouncing and rolling in Father Judge territory. Out of bounds at the Father Judge 30-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that this afternoon's winning 50-50 ticket number is a pink ticket number.
Going to get ready for the big game tonight, Chris.
Yeah, my team's not doing too hot right now. I'm not too sure. Let me double check this. We're playing on the CW, so we're competing for TV time with the Flash and Green Arrow. So.
Come on. The CW, come on.
Yeah, it's like a fourth tier ACC network, I think.
Yeah, that's not the game I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big game tonight, 7 p.m.
Red River Rivalry?
Come on, come on.
Double pass here from Father Judge. Holland wide open. Looks like he might get hawked down here. Not too sure, but here goes Holland. He ends up breaking away for the touchdown. So a double pass there. On the first play after the punt, Christian Hay finds David Holland. 70 yards for the score.
You see what I'm talking about? I mentioned it earlier about Judge being very creative, having players that can make plays. That's one of the examples. Earlier in the game, that pick six, a couple other things, Roman were able to get stops and things like that. and it ballooned out of reach going into the half. But listen, they know how to manufacture some points.
Shelton's extra point is right down the middle. Father Judge creeping up, but still trails Roman 40-24 late in the third quarter.
Yeah, let's get back to this big game I was talking about. 7 p.m. Ohio State travels out to Oregon. That's going to be a big game. It's one of those where, you put the game on the big screen. Either in your man cave or you're out back with the fire going, watching it outside. It's a good night for watching football, especially here on the East Coast. And then we have, I believe, Syracuse is playing today as well.
They are
against
at
NC
8
State.
o'clock down in Raleigh.
So that's another one that you can pop on your TV. It's a great time right now. This time of year is a really good time to get out and watch some football, watch some college football, high school football here today. Last week I was fortunate enough to go out to Columbus and catch Ohio State as they played Iowa. That was a great atmosphere. It's just, being around the game of football and being able to watch it is a really cool thing that we can do right now, especially, like I said, it's perfect outside right now.
Oh, yeah, sun's out, not hot. Nice breeze going with it, so cools down the sun a little bit. Is Scott's going to take this. I'm sorry, that's not Scott. That is Neely. Neely going to take this one short of the 30. But yeah, great slate overall of college football games. You got Syracuse, NC State. You got the Red River rivalry coming on at 3:30. Texas and Oklahoma. Got Penn State and USC. You got Ole Miss and LSU. And you got the game out in Eugene, Ohio State and Oregon.
Yep, I mean, you look at the scoreboard right now, Clemson is up 49-14 over Wake Forest. And, Georgia Tech and in North Carolina.
Talk about that game.
Hey,
All right.
it's still in close reach, and North Carolina is down right now 34-24, still within reach.
Got a false start on Roman there. Hey, talking about college football scores, Alabama's only up 1 point with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left over South Carolina.
Yeah, Bama sweating bullets, man. They go down 2 in a row. Don't be surprised if homeboys kick back out and go into Washington. Bama faithful.
Wide open here is Rayshawn Scott from Samaj Beal. Scott makes a miss. Here goes Rayshawn Scott. Going to try and break free there, but going to be drugged down out of bounds.
Oh, man.
There is a flag on the play, though.
Oh, man, he made him sit down. Sheesh.
Scott let him hear it as he went by as well there. Sat him down and kind of told him, sit and stay. But
yeah, caught him with the hesitation coming out of the break and then cut back inside, man. That's a tough one. They probably, where the flag is, it's 2 flags on the play. It's one out of bounds, and then there's one right at the 50. He kind of slammed him out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to get him for that. And then one at the 50. What could it be? Blocking the back?
There is a flag at the 50. I didn't really see that. There's a. I wonder if they might get Scott for
face
taunting,
mask.
possibly. So they are going to get Scott with 2 personal fouls there.
Sheesh.
Called unsportsmanlike conduct and a face mask. So this one's going to get backed up 30 yards total, as both will stack up. So it was a 48-yard gain.
What was the face mask called at around the 50?
They called the call at the 50 was unsportsmanlike conduct.
No. They called out of bounds the unsportsmanlike. The 50 they called the face mask, right?
No. All the way around. Yeah, no. The penalty closer to the far side of the field, far side of the opposite end of the scoreboard, that was, I'm assuming, a face mask or what's it called after the play. I think that might have been the face mask there. I guess they're going to say Scott grabbed the defender's face mask because he tried to break free, and they're also going to call Scott for the taunting / unsportsmanlike conduct after he put his defender on skates there.
Yeah, but what did he do?
I think he looked back and said something at him as he kind of ran by.
It's in a play of the game, man. I mean, he didn't, you know. I mean, that was one of those that, listen, you got to let some stuff go, Mr. Official. That was kind of nasty. That's going to be on social media a little bit later. You know, people are going to talk about that one for a lifetime. Remember he cut back, made him fall? I mean, come on. Listen, in that moment, I understand, but if it's nothing egregious, right, we can kind of let some of these flags go. You know, we're still here in the third quarter with 1 minute left. Like, this has been a long quarter. But, you know, who am I? I like for the kids to have fun, enjoy playing the game. I mean, what could he have said in that short span? He's still running from defenders. Did he point at him?
I don't think he pointed at him. I don't have the replay here.
Okay.
I didn't capture that. It's on me there. But I do know he looked back and said something. But I'm not too sure what he could have said. Obviously, you know, that's between Scott and the defender and the referee. But
I'm a Dave Chappelle fan, right? So what I want to say, he said, I can't say live.
I think it's a lot of Dave Chappelle's dialogue there.
But yeah,
not many airwaves I can go over.
If you remember when he said "gotcha," and you know what comes after that. Anybody a Dave Chappelle fan, you can go back and watch that. You'll know what I'm talking about. But you know, if he said something like that, I understand it.
So I think still call it a 48-yard pitch and catch, but I think they're just going to assess the penalty yardage for after the play. So Roman's still in their own territory, but not too much. But a fresh set of downs regardless. Beals looks right side, going for it all downfield, wide open. It is holding and caught. Touchdown, Roman Catholic.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass is complete on the play to number 13, Issa Neely.
Beals to Neely. 55-yard pitch and catch. And the K-Lights answer right back.
On to attempt the extra point for Roman Catholic, number 27, Eli Collins.
If we can, Chris, let's find out where Samaj Bills is as far as, you know, passing yards go. If you're able to check down there, I want to say he's close to, you know, a record.
That I'm not sure of. I'm going to try and check Max Preps, see if I can find there. Max Preps yards, they're not entered completely, I guess, accurately or fully. Because this is his third year starting, correct, or no? Did he start as a freshman?
Yeah, I think he got time.
I'm not sure then.
He didn't start, though. Wasn't a starter.
If he got time, I'm sure there's probably some yardage in there, so I'm not too sure. Obviously, I think we need to get that from Coach Preet or Hammond, one of the coaches possibly that might know that offhand, because they only have him for 2,000 career yards, a little over 2,000 career yards. Does not sound too accurate.
Yeah, but I want to say he's close to 6,000, or he has 6,000, and is about to take over the Catholic League passing record.
Could be, not too sure there how I'm going to field this one inside the 10. Going to cut out to the far sideline. Has a bunch of Roman coverage unit there. So the Crusaders will take over with 50 seconds left in the third quarter on their own 33-yard line. They trail Roman Catholic 47-24 with under a minute left here in the third quarter. The Bees have made their way down to the press box. Just as quick as they entered, they left. Long fakes the handoff, swings out to the right side. That is Hutz on the catch. So Hutz hauls that in for a short gain of about 3 there. The short little hitch route there.
Brought down kind of quick by Joe DeLeese. Number 21 on the tackle.
That is JoJo DeLeese. I believe he celebrated the birthday earlier this week, if I'm correct. Long on the quarterback keeper, going to get to the far side, cuts back to the middle. Long gets the first down and brings a man with him down at midfield. So a big gain there from Sean Long on the quarterback keeper, and time runs out in the third quarter. So as we head to the final quarter of play, or presumed final quarter of play, I should say, Roman Catholic leads Father Judge 47-24 as we'll head to the final 12 minutes of play here. We'll be right back. So we will resume play now here in the fourth quarter. Roman Catholic leads Father Judge 47-24. The Roman Catholic slag surf wraps up on the sideline. Long going to look out to the right, fires that way as well. Has his man, looks like Murphy. It is Murphy.
Number 8, Sean Long's pass is complete on the play to number 4, Patrick Murphy.
Gain of about, looks like 2 or 3. Looks like 3. Gain of about 3 there. Sorry, gain of about 5. My apologies. I can't count. Long day. Bunch formation to Long's left. Long takes him to the keeper. Gets met in the backfield by a duo, I should say, of Roman Catholic defenders. Loss of about 2 yards. Third and medium coming up now for third and medium coming up now for Father Judge. Trips to Long's left. He looks to the right, looks back to the left, has to escape some pressure. Long fires out of bounds, possibly almost intercepted, but incomplete. Fourth down, and If you're Father Judge, is this 4-down territory as you trail 23 points here?
For sure. Right now, I mean, it's a large deficit. They have to, you know, try to get some type of points if they're going to get back into this game, or at least keep the chains moving. Down 3 scores, right? I can't.
23 points, yes.
Yeah, I can't see that scoreboard. It's a little bit too bright.
So 4th down here. Long rolls to his left, fires over the head of Holland and incomplete. So a turnover on downs, and Roman Catholic will get a chance to possibly ice this one here with about 10 minutes and a little under 30 seconds left here in regulation. They'll take over at about the Father Judge, no, I'm sorry, they'll take over at their own 48-yard line. So here comes the Roman offense now after the defense forced a turnover on downs. Beals hands off to Tab. Tab going to try and get up the middle. Short gain there from Tab. Gain of about 3. Beals, quick slant over to the left side, has a man for the first down. That's Neely.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass complete on the play. Number 13, Ethan Neely. The result of the play is a Roman Catholic first down.
Tab on the handoff, runs into one of his own linemen. So a gain of about 1 there.
Tackle for a gain of 1 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Roman Catholic.
So 2nd and 9 now as Beals will receive the signals from Coach Hammond and his crew, the offensive part of the coaching staff. Beals looks to his right, has a man wide open, caught, and out of bounds, trying to make a move upfield. That was Majid Williams.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass complete on the play to number 84, Majid Williams.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
3rd and 6 for the Roman Catholic.
So 3rd and 6 now for the Kalites. Beals fires to his right, has a man. It's Jojo DeLeese, the corner. Looks like it'll be good for a first down.
Beals pass complete on the play to number 21, Jojo DeLeese. The result of the play is a Roman Catholic first down.
Kalites up tempo here. Tab on the handoff up the middle. Dragged down after a gain of about 5.
Number 7, Jeremiah Tab on the carry. Tackle for a gain of 4 on the play.
Beals hands off to Tab again. Tab juked out of a tackle. Looks like he might lose a yard. No, he got back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain there, but also no loss. So bad situation made better by getting back to the line of scrimmage there by Jeremiah Tab. Beals fakes a handoff to Tab. It is tipped and incomplete.
Number 1, Samaj Beals pass intended for number 13.
Looking for his man Neely.
It'll bring up 4th and 6.
I think that's Issa Neely. Could be wrong though. Probably am. 4 down territory here for the Kalites. Looks like they'll go for it.
Sure.
That was Neely, the intended receiver on that previous play. So 4th and about 6. Coming up for Roman Catholic. Beals hands off to Tab the right side. Tab breaks a tackle, stays on his feet. Tab tripped up inside the 10-yard line. And a new set of downs now as Jeremiah Tab breaks off a pretty decent run, grabs a first down, and tripped up almost en route to the end zone.
Keeps that clock rolling, as well as put them in position to score again and put the nail in the coffin right there.
Tab takes a handoff up the middle, going to be stopped at about the, it's like the 3-yard line. So Roman knocking on the door now. Tab again on the handoff, tries to get out to the right side, does, and he's in for the touchdown. Jeremiah Tab may have just put this one on ice here at Wissahickon High School. I think he may have just given Roman another win in the column, but possibly still too early to tell. There's still 7 minutes left here to play, but Roman will look to make this a 30-point game here.
Now, I think that was it, Chris. I mean, when you're thinking about the course and the way this game has been going with 7 minutes, I mean, it would have to be almost a miracle for them to come back. They haven't been able to, get many stops against Roman. That's a large deficit.
So Pollock on for the extra point. Pollock makes it a 30-point game.
Pollock's kick is up and it is good. With 7 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, your score: the Roman Catholic Caelites 54, the Father Judge Crusaders.
Roman Catholic, after that extra point, leads Father Judge 54-24, 7 minutes and 2 seconds left here in regulation. I think Roman somehow gets one more score. This clock's running. And they get out of here with their second consecutive win in just as many weeks.
I think the biggest surprise of today is if I walk out of here without any bee stings. That would be a miracle. I'll tell you that for sure.
Long drive back home is not the closest city in Pennsylvania to any of the bridges that lead back to New Jersey. That's where based out of. Pollock's kick taken in inside the 10-yard line. The return will get close to 20 yards, maybe about 20-something yards. Hutz on the return.
Is it too early to talk about the big showdown that'll happen next Saturday? I believe it will be at Franklin Field. Roman Catholic takes on St. Joe's, a.k.a. the Prep. I don't want to make anybody mad. But that's a big game, a highly anticipated game here in the city of Philadelphia, especially how both of these teams have been playing this season. It's probably be a closer matchup than some would think, but can't wait to cover that one next Saturday night.
It's a big one there at Franklin Field, former home of the Eagles, now home of the Penn Quakers and St. Joseph Prep Hawks. It's their home field.
Sometimes.
Looks like some of the senior backups might be filing in here at some positions, mixing in. That was Robert Gormley on the carry. Got the first down for Father Judge there. Gormley again on the carry, going to try and get up the middle, going to be stopped after a gain of about 3. Gormley trying to get a couple extra highlights on the huddle account there. So now 2nd and about 7. Gormley again up the middle. Gain of about 2. Third and medium coming up now for Roman Catholic. Sorry, Father Judge, not Roman Catholic. Obvious probable four down territory here for the Crusaders. Down 30, try and get something rolling for next week at least. It's got a balanced formation here as Gormley takes the handoff up the middle from long. Gormley going to be taken down just barely past the first down marker, so a new set of downs coming up now for Father Judge. He just scraped past that first down marker. Fresh set of downs now, just barely behind the midfield mark. Gormley on the left side now, going to take it, cuts back, makes a man miss. And looks like he'll grab another first down. That's not Gormley, actually. That's number 37. That's Glacken.
We got a final of the Alabama game. Alabama sneaks out of South Carolina with a 27-25 win. And with 1 minute and 45 seconds in the fourth quarter, North Carolina with the ball, down 34-31.
Glacken loses a couple of yards there as he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 3. Obvious, yeah, they're on the CW. They have the infamous Tom Brenneman on the call for that one. Is on the call for that Kansas City and Cincinnati Reds game a couple of years ago during the COVID season with a deep drive to left field by Castellanos. Made it a 4-0 ball game. Long drops back, has all day. No, he does not. Here comes a sack for Roman Catholic. I think that was that's not number 27. Eli Pollock is the kicker. Trying to get a number on that one. Is that 97? 87, Austin Wright, the sophomore. Comes up with the sack there. So 3rd and a mile now.
It's 3rd and a boulevard right now.
Glacken in the backfield stopped.
Yeah, I think that was the conceding, the handoff, 4th and long. Just a little too much.
So Shelton will punt this one from a couple counties over. I think. There's no return man back deep for Roman. Well, now there is, but I think they'll just let this one bounce. They will. punt does get off. Rolls deep into Roman territory. They'll take over on their own, looks like their own 16.
Time check. Is that 1:05, 1 o'clock?
Yes, that is 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
Just wanted to make sure.
Think the backups are in.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a couple runs in this game. It's been a really good game for Roman Catholic. They showed a lot of different things that they do. It's going to be on film, and it's going to make it a little more difficult for teams to prepare for them. As they ran a Wildcat set, certain passing things, they incorporated the tight end as well. So, you know, big game for them coming up. Get out of here with, you know, your guys healthy and get prepared for the big one coming up next week.
Backups are indeed in, as pretty sure number 19 is the backup quarterback for Jamil Hawkins in at quarterback. And at running back, trying to get a number there, I think it's 32. Should be Troy Cook. That is Troy Cook Jr. I'm sorry, Troy Cook the junior. Sorry, no, Troy Cook Jr. the freshman, and at running back. Looking at three different things, and clock will run out there. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1 as Roman Catholic picks up their second consecutive win. After dropping 2 games, they get a huge blowout win here at Wissahickon High School. They beat Father Judge 54-24 for their primetime matchup next week with the Prep, St. Joe's Prep at Franklin Field next Saturday. I'm Chris Baker. Thank you for joining me on tonight's ride here on the D2 Sports Network YouTube channel. We will see you next time.